Hello, thank you for the opportunity for me to present this idea of P2P VPS. There's actually two organizations that I want to talk about tonight, or mention. P2P VPS is an open source project that I'm going to be talking about tonight. PeerLink is a business I want to build around this technology in order to monetize it and to foster the development of the code. If you're familiar with Protocol Labs and IPFS, that's sort of the business model I'm going for. Protocol Labs is the steward of IPFS, which is an open source protocol. So what is P2P VPS? In a nutshell, P2P VPS allows people to rent out spare computing power in exchange for cryptocurrency. So it's an acronym. P2P obviously stands for peer-to-peer. So if you think BitTorrent or Bitcoin, it's VPS is a virtual private server. So it's virtual, it's abstracted from the hardware, it's private, you get it all to yourself, you don't share it with anybody, and it's a server, so it's capable of serving web pages and web applications. So the VPS industry is rather large and growing rapidly. Here's just a few of the big players in that industry. And here's some of the common applications that a VPS can be used for. And the reason why VPSs are so valuable is because they're general purpose. They can be any other type of server. They can be a VPN, they can be a Tor exit node, they can be an email server, they can host blogs. So we have two hardware targets. The first is a Raspberry Pi, and the biggest reason for targeting the Raspberry Pi is that it's a proof of scaling, because our software runs really well on the Raspberry Pis, and that means when you take it to a real computer, a big computer, it's not even going to know it's there. Very small footprint. Also, the Raspberry Pis have some unique qualities in that there's over 25 million of them in the wild right now. So that means this latent network exists that's fully deployed, and all it needs is the right software. And it's also extremely easy to distribute our software via Raspberry Pis because you don't need to know any programming at all. You can just say, Grandma, here's all the stuff I ordered for you off of Amazon.com. Here's an SD card that's pre-programmed. I'm gonna plug it in. Here you go. Plug this end into power. Plug this in into your router. And here's your cryptocurrency address on the top of the box. And that's where the money is going to show up. So the other hardware target that we're targeting is virtual machines, specifically VirtualBox. It's a software that runs on all the major operating systems and can run virtual machines. And so within that, we're targeting Ubuntu 16.04 right now. And this is more practical in terms of scaling because one desktop computer could run anywhere from like 4 to 24 virtual machines inside of one physical machine. And so that gives it a lot more horsepower. So all successful peer-to-peer applications have the following traits. Incentivized actors at every level of the network, and no single point of failure. So typically this is accomplished through decentralization. And so we're taking that as a blueprint for success, and that philosophy is embedded in every line of code. So to wrap up, P2P VPS is edge computing combined with the sharing economy. Or another way to think about it is it's servers without a data center. So what do we need? We need JavaScript developers. Please join our Slack channel. Say hi. If you're interested in helping, we'll let you know how to help. If you just want to earn some cryptocurrency, we'll show you how to do that. And we need business partners, and we need investors, specifically non-technical business partners. Like I said, I want to build a company around this, and I'm a tech guy. I'm not a CEO, so I got to find one of those. And if this is going to be a real company, it's going to need some seed capital. So if you think you fit in one of those categories, please talk to me. And I'll just leave this up here. The main website is p2pvps.org. That's where all the documentation and videos live. If you want to dive in head first and join the test network, that's at p2pvps.net. And all the code is on github.com/p2pvps. You can reach me directly at chris.troutner@gmail.com, and you can reach anyone associated with the project or everyone associated with the project at team at p2pvps.org. Thanks.